Afternoon, evening. So we hold. Good for continuation. So we hold that. August pretty boring, guys. Everyone's in that long, just chilling. Nothing really happening. Crazy. XRP finally hit the 3.8, and I think Ethereum also hit the 3.8 as well. 3,800. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Did they hit it? Yeah, I mean they pretty much got hit there, so that's fine. So do we hold this basically? Mm-hmm. Micro is off. What? Oh, microphone. Okay. Yes, microphone is off. Yeah, I mean nothing has really changed within the range. I should be chilling. Oh, all the shit coins, was it 52, 53 shitcoin positions? Obviously, all of them looking good. Um, Everything long wise looking good. So surprise. Doing good, chilling. Hey, Choco. Any stock longs that I took like recently? No. I am. This is why I'm, a little bored right now because I'm pretty much fully allocated right now. I guess I could take more longs or whatever, but I'm more than fully allocated. I don't want to overly do stuff. I'm fully allocated in crypto. I'm fully allocated in stocks. Yeah, there's more shitcoins to long, right? I mean, I got what 50 something shitcoin longs. I doubt, I don't need any more. Yeah. Oh, Pepe hit one of the PTs. I still can't believe the re-entry was like to the fucking dot on Pepe USDT in Binance. I caught it to the fucking dot. It was delicious. All right. But yeah, nothing's really changed on that. So original long, re-add, re-add. It was here and here. So boom. Nothing's really changed within that. Have you ever been to where? No border. Also in Ethereum. Um, Same as Bitcoin, dude. Up until proven otherwise. Guys, let me like, you know, a lot of the shitcoin is gonna be up until proven otherwise. Not all the shitcoin. Not every single shitcoin, because that's not how that works. But majority of them are gonna be like that. BitConnect, yeah, BitConnect also up until proven otherwise. Definitely. Yeah, every single shitcoin except the ones you're holding, definitely is gonna moon. It is what it is. Happens every time. What's your biggest shitcoin long position outside of the top 10? I don't know. I would need to like check all my shitcoin holdings and like I don't. Okay, I don't really hold shitcoins because they are like the top 10 or not the top 10 shitcoins, right? The way it works is I look at the chart and I go, okay, this looks like a good buy. Or someone in chat goes, oh, can you have a look at this shitcoin? And I go, okay, and I chart it. And I go, okay, this looks like a good buy. I'm gonna go in on this as well. Right? And so on and so forth. That's generally how that works. Like I don't like spend hours of the day looking, you know. It's too much work, Renzo. And if I were to create one, it wouldn't be for shitcoins. Does it work for weekly or is it unrealistic? Um, it's relatively unrealistic because it depends on like what is happening currently. But in general, yeah, if you start going way too much on the extended stuff when you're doing your sequencing, it starts becoming unrealistic, right? It's just like, really? Yeah, it's like it's gonna go to there in like a year's time. Like, there's no way to quantify that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way, except bullshit, right? There's no way to like quantify that you can just repeat over and over again. So I would say no. I mean, you can use it to double check certain price actions and certain things, I guess, but it's not the same as the small to medium time frame stuff. Was this Solana prediction just hit this year from 20? Yeah. Yeah. I got my final target on Solana. Not final, but one of my big targets anyway. It might have been this week or it might have been last week. I don't know, but it was recently. If you can't code it, it's bullshit. Well, I mean, if you can't repeat it, it's bullshit. Coding it is not necessarily the requirement per se, because there are certain things that you can repeat, but you can't necessarily code because there's a level of human input. Um, but yeah, but it's a valid point. But the sequencing and the projection is more to do with price discovery, yeah. To than anything else. You can use it with other stuff while still utilizing price action as your priority. But is it something that is used plus other stuff? No. No, you're good, Renzo. I know what you meant. I just want to clarify. Were you guys planning for like a stream later on today or something, like in the Discord? Yeah. Okay. 3 p.m. 3 p.m. UTC, so like 4 p.m. UK time. Yeah, I might. I don't. I'm not gonna stream for too long, so probably should be GG by then. Maybe like an hour later. I got some stuff I need to do. I'm currently doing some stuff right now, and then after that, the fruition happens after it. I'm probably gonna GG for the day. There's nothing to like do, guys. Like, everything is just going up. I mean, there's nothing for me to discuss. There's nothing to say. Oh, look for it to come down to this level and rebuy. Like, a lot of them is not gonna come down to any level that I'm interested in, right? Unless I'm looking for a trend shift of some kind, right? Which I'm not expecting a trend shift any kind, right? Is it harder to scalp? Yeah, I mean, it's bull market is the worst market to be a trader. It's a good market to be a hodler. Because the way it works for me is I make my money, I make my units of Bitcoins in the bear market, right? So I make more and more units of Bitcoin, right? And the bull market is just for me to just take profits on those, but because things go up, right? And that's all that is. Right? So I don't need to be, trading every day or whatever, except obviously the NQ, which I will be doing in a bit. But outside of that, you know, do you trade other alts? I don't necessarily trade alts. I buy alts while I'm doing stuff on Bitcoin and Ethereum. So I do my restrictions and my shit on Bitcoin and Ethereum, and I buy alts. Especially the top 10 sort of alts. Your Doges, your Pepe's. Pepe's not necessarily the top 10 anymore, but um, your XRPs, your Litecoins, your Doges. Isn't Litecoin top 10? Am I wrong? One inch? Do you chart? No, no, of course I chart all the other stuff as well. There you go. There's the previous long was here. We made, I don't know what the fuck this was, like 400%. Current long is the same as the previous long, which is this range. So we're just rinsing, repeating this process currently. It's just the same thing over and over again, dude. That's why I haven't redone it, because I don't need to redo it. I charted this when we were at what, 2023 is when I charted this. Like, nothing has changed. I don't need to rechart, or I don't need to do anything with it. The price action is the same. The levels are the same. Nothing's really changed. Don't fix something that's not broken, right? Aussie USD. There was a trade on Aussie USD as well, I believe. I'll have a look at it in a bit. Give me 2 seconds. It's just there's some restrictions. I need to do stuff here. One thing I will say to people is don't try to scalp too much during the bull market. It's generally a bad decision. Because what will tend to happen, right, is you're gonna start, think, I'm gonna, take a long here, right? And then the price will never go to that level, right? And then you're gonna say to yourself the next time is like, oh, I probably was a little bit too cautious. I should be aggressive, right? And then you start, buying the higher of the ranges. And then now you've, fucked up your system a little bit. You start screwing around with it. And now the market is like, okay, there's a level of trend reversal of some kind, like a short-term reversal, right? And then you go, well, okay, I ate a little bit of that dirt, but it's okay, it's fine. We're still in a bull market. And we stagnate for a little bit, Don't don't just don't overdo it. After a bull market, there is a bear market. After a bear market, there is a bull market. It's all a matter of waiting, right? Now, if you don't have the patience to wait for the reversal, that's fair, right? That's fine. Not everyone can, right? But don't be going, oh, I'm looking for Bitcoin to come down to 50K. Like, well, okay. If you're taking any trades that's reverse of trend, then yeah, obviously you have to take profits at certain places. There is a rule that you have to follow. That's why the rule exists. Greg's, as in. Hmm. It is being interesting. One more low and then should be interesting. But I guess the safer trade would be wait for a gain of that. That's gonna be the safer one. Hmm. Yeah, I might take this one. See if we can grab this one actually. Grab some Gregs. Check Rolls Royce. Yeah, since the last time we looked at this shit, it's been a long fuck. Oh, whoa. Is Rolls Royce? Whoa, no way. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, I took a long on Rolls Royce at 81.34. 81.34. Where is that? 81.34. Shit. That's still running, huh? I don't have that much of it left though. I think I have like 30% of this left. My average is 81.34. Fuck. Crazy. Seems like I TA'd this in 2022. Okay. I probably should. I'm gonna delete that. Rolls Royce losing some levels. Interesting. Yeah, Rolls Royce long was it's still going, dude. Wow. Yeah, there should be a chat on the Discord for it as well. Yeah, there you go. I don't know if oh, here you go. It does show up. So 80 it was like 86, 87, whatever this that level was. 80 something. Wow. Probably still going. I have not checked on this one for a long time. Because the only thing I've got left over on this trade is the the let it ride amount, which is like 30%. Last time I checked, we were at like 420. It was the last, and then I took some profits at 669. Yeah, there you go. Since then, I have not checked. Wow. I took some at 420 and then 669, and then since then, I haven't done anything on it. Wow. Actually went to 1,000. That is crazy though. 1,000% on a stock is wild. 1,000% in 1,000 days is wild. You see that? 1,000% is 1,000 days wild. 1% a day. That's pretty fucking good. Not as crazy as the Nvidia long from 2021, but still wild. Anyway, Apple, yeah, Apple's still running. So yeah, anyway, so to answer your question, it is losing levels. Potentially coming down to that maybe. But yeah, see what happens on the daily. We don't necessarily have a loss on the daily yet. Today will be the decision. If we do close below it, there could be a retest opportunity. So you're looking for it to retest that. I potentially look for some shorts or some hedge opportunities. But yeah. I don't think I've ever charted this one. It's called Epic. And we'll see what happens at these ranges. If we don't gain basically this here, um, pretty much. Nothing has changed on Doge. The long is still running. The long is still running. Next PT is like 37. The next big PT anyway. Rune trade is the same as the previous trade, which is the same trade. Right, which is this trade. It's the same trade that's running right now. So but until we gain that, wait, I might have done that one when we were here. So if we don't gain that, looking for the dump. Because right now it's gaining levels. So looking good for the upside. If we hold. I might have done that or when we were like here. Until we gain that, looking for the dump. This. I'm sure these like charts are in Discord. Yeah, in Discord. So it's the same long as this one. This song, same long. Literally the same retest. Before, after. So went up to that level, went above it, failed it, and went down again to the same level again. Came down to test origin. Yeah. Went up above it, lost it, retested it, came down to test the origin. And now it's holding the swing here. We'll continue the move, which is this swing here. So boom. So price action was up, fail, test, down, gain, hold, and that's where we are right now. So up, yep, gain, down, gain, hold. Yeah, that's where we are right now. Yeah, good price action. So last time I took profits on 4200 on Tron. And then we bought back here on a 50% dump, I think it was. Yeah. And then actually went and hit the 33 as well. So I'm happy with that. It's a radio. Yeah. USDT dominance looks like it's at support. If it holds, would this be detriment to shitcoins? USDT can be printed. There's no lack of liquidity. There's no lack of volume. You cannot use USDT as anything, as any sort of a metric because it's infinite. It is literally infinite. Anyway, so we hit the target we wanted, which is the 19,119,420. That's what the restrictions were. We're just messing around with that for the last 15-20 minutes.